Good day everybody, welcome back to another video. Greetings from Tokyo. Looks like greetings from the jungle, but this is actually a place called Koishikawa Botanical Garden located in central Tokyo. This is only my second time that I've been here. The last time I was here was probably like 7 years ago. It's a pretty big park. As you can see though, it's raining because it's rainy season, but I thought why not come here, check it out, and see if there are any hydrangeas in bloom. Hello everybody. I know it sounds like I'm obsessed with hydrangeas. I kind of am, because they only bloom for such a short time, just like sakura. Kind of obsessed with sakura as well. But anyway, yeah, I haven't been here in ages, and as we walk, I'll read the pamphlet for you, explain to you what this park is all about. So this garden, Koishikawa Botanical Garden, it's pretty big. It's 161,600 square meters, and it's the oldest garden in Japan. It has a long history, and it was established in 1684 by the Tokugawa shogunate. The garden was also the birthplace of modern botany in Japan after the Meiji Restoration, according to this brochure. Yeah, but it's a pretty big garden. If I remember correctly, last time I was here, I was actually kind of tired after walking through the entire place. Which way should I go? You can easily get lost here, so make sure you pick up an English brochure at the entrance. It's a pretty big garden. There's even a greenhouse here, open till 3 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this broad pathway. That way I don't get bitten by mosquitoes. And as promised, I will talk about why I started having panic attacks again. Why I think I started having them again. And I feel like I should talk about it when I can find a place to sit. Although I'm not sure if that's a good idea because it's raining, so the benches are probably really wet and stuff. So yeah, I'll talk about it halfway through this video, okay? But I am feeling a lot better now, so no worries. And thanks guys for all the good advice and the kind words. I really appreciate it. I really do. Here's a building here. Wonder what this building is. It's really hard to like hold the umbrella and the camera and this brochure at the same time. Oh, this is the main building. It was built in 1939. And botanical research and education are conducted in this building here. The building also stores about 700,000 plant specimens and 20,000 botanical books, which are used by researchers worldwide. That's what it says. Intriguing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go this way. Let's go this way. I actually don't mind the rain. Just I wish like you know what I should get, guys? I think there's like an umbrella where it's attached to your head or something, and you can go hands-free. It looks super silly, but it helps with filming though. I remember this area. You know, this place is also beautiful during sakura season. I completely forgot about this place. All these trees here on my left are sakura trees, cherry blossom trees. So just imagine all pink and white here. So beautiful. Yeah, there are more pathways down this way. Let's stick to the wide pathways, shall we? Oh, I remember coming here a long time ago and sitting on one of these benches, just enjoying the sakura blossoms here. Oh, gigantic puddle of water. No, do I want to go through here? Should I walk through the grass? Is it better? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So as you can see, the last, if you saw my last video, you know, I did like a sort of a quiet, low-key video of me at the shrine checking out the hydrangeas. And this one, I'm at the park now. So I think it's pretty obvious that, here, this is my favorite bench when it's not raining. So I think it's pretty obvious that I am going through a phase of healing and rejuvenation, and all for my physical as well as mental health. Oh my goodness, the ground is very soft. Okay, at least I didn't sink. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I am definitely not a nature boy, that's for sure. But anyway, as we walk through this park, I guess I'll talk about why I think I had a panic attack. Why I think I started having panic attacks, plural, again. I believe that is the greenhouse. That's a glass house. It's open right now. Should we take a look? Maybe we'll take a look after I gather my thoughts and we talk about why I had a panic attack. Why I started having panic attacks, plural. So, I'm gonna keep pointing the camera forward. That way I don't feel so self-conscious about myself while talking about something very personal. So, I don't really like talking about my health, especially my mental health. Obviously, it's a mental problem because, you know, I want to make you guys happy and give you joy and, you know, film myself traveling so you guys can feel like you're traveling with me. I know you guys appreciate that. Many of you guys can't travel, and so, you know, in place, I'd like to travel for you and show you the world. But so first of all, I apologize that I'm talking about this, but I kind of want to explain to you what's been going on. So let's see. First, I want to start off with saying I love my family. Absolutely love my family. They mean the world to me. You guys know how much I love my mother, right? I do, and I love my sister too. As you know, my mother was here. It's been a while since she's been back to Japan, so I was really excited. And I was so happy that she could make it, and she actually made it to Japan. I went to pick her up and we came over together, and I was very proud of her for, you know, braving it on the plane, coming here. And she was here for almost 7 weeks. And then towards the end, my sister arrived so that she could take my mother back to Hawaii with her. And so my sister was here for about 10 days, I believe. Yeah, so not too long. But okay, while my mother was here, I mean, it was great, you know. She's been the same, I think. She hasn't really changed, except for a little, which I'll explain later on. Once again, you know, I love my mother, so please don't get me wrong. I think there's some fog here. These are some gardens here, like little tiny, I don't know what they're growing, but there are all these like plaques explaining like what they're growing here. But anyway, very interesting. Suddenly very interesting stuff to see. But at the same time, even though I was very happy that she was here, it was quite challenging, also challenging. And the reason why I can talk about this freely is because most likely she can't really understand what I'm talking about, even if she watches this video, so no problem, okay, no worries. My sister knows about it, so no problem if she watches this video. But let me tell you, it was challenging mentally for me, and of course physically as well. And while she was here, I didn't have any panic attacks at all. And I feel like when she was here, like from the moment I woke up until the moment I went into the bedroom, I didn't really have much freedom, because, as you know, you guys have been watching my sister's channel, you know she can be quite controlling in every aspect, and more so I think she's controlling towards me. I don't know why, but anyway, you know, I let her do that while she's here. I'm used to it, or I should be used to it, but apparently I'm not. I guess it's been years since she visited, so I guess my body wasn't used to it. Cool, banana tree. This is a banana tree, right? Oh, that's nice. I like seeing that. Oh, okay, let's walk through this area here. I think I'm allowed to walk through this area. And yeah, so anyway, we also had a hard time filming. You know, that's okay. But the thing is that she wanted to come along on the film treks with us. But so I was, you know, we were happy to do that. I was happy that she came along, and you know, she wanted to come while we were filming. But you know, it was challenging because she gets tired easily, of course. I would explain to her what we needed to film that day, and she'd say, yeah, I'm fine. And then we end up being able to film just like a 10th of what we had planned, which is totally fine. That's fine. But anyway, we had numerous occasions that happened, and of course, like I said, you know, she's controlling about like which towel to use and how I should wash my face, and so many other things. What is this thing here? That looks like an alien plant. But anyway, it's fine. And then when she's tired, I guess after walking, or you know, whatever, or me not really listening to her, she gets annoyed, and then she kind of takes it out on me in various ways. And I guess I used to be used to it, but I no longer am. And then towards the end, when my sister arrived, I thought it'd be easier, but it wasn't, because now, after not even a day, well, she started complaining about my sister, which isn't really nice, and that affects me mentally as well. And this is going on like multiple times for the day, so I had to think of ways to get my sister out of the house so that she could at least enjoy some things while she was in Japan, you know, or else, you know, she'd get mad. And then my partner was also very stressed out, so I feel like I was trying to juggle all this at the same time while trying to create content and trying to like keep my mental outlook on life, you know, positive. But it was very hard, but I thought I was doing a good job. And then once they had left, the very next day, guys, the very next day, I felt like a ton of bricks fell on my body. I couldn't get out of bed at all. It wasn't a panic attack or anything. I just felt physically like I just could not get out of bed. So that day I thought, okay, wow, you know, I must have been really stressed out, like more than I imagined. So I rested, but then this lasted for 3 days. I literally could not get out of bed for 3 days, and then I thought I was better. 4th day came. I tried to edit a video and I couldn't. I felt really bad, like physically. So I went to my doctor to, you know, to talk about it and get a quick checkup, and nothing was wrong with me. So he said it's most likely mental. And I mean, I knew it was. I just needed to confirm, you know. Let's walk through the grass. And then, so I decided to take a trip on a plane, you know, not too far, with Satoshi. But you know, that day, you know, the day of the flight, I felt really not myself, but you know, not too bad, and figured, you know, just get on the plane and I'll just go to where I gotta go and I probably feel better. No, that didn't happen. For the first time in my life, guys, we went on the plane, and while we were on the ground, I had one of the biggest panic attacks ever on the plane. And so I ran into the toilet while the plane was on the ground. I tried to catch myself, I tried to catch my breath and tried to control myself. I took a chill pill, which I always have with me, and I thought, okay, this is gonna help, just go back to your seat. I went back to my seat, and Satoshi looked at me and he knew something was wrong, and he asked me if I was okay, and I wasn't. And so I ran back into the restroom, and I thought, oh no, I gotta get back to my seat or else the plane won't be able to fly. So I went back to my seat and I told Satoshi, I'm not sure I'm okay. So he asked me, do you want to fly or do you want to stay? And I told him I think I need to get off. So we immediately called the flight attendant and she took care of us. And you know, I felt so bad because our tickets were like no refund, no date change allowed ticket. It was, you know, cheap. So I thought, okay, this is not good, but what are we gonna do? But Satoshi was understanding, and we went off the plane. We explained, and the flight attendant said, no worries, you know, we can change the date, you know, because you can't help it. But it was the first time this had happened to me, guys. Never in my life, throughout my whole panic attacky life, that I have to get off a plane. Here's the glass house here. But that's what happened. Eventually, I was able to get on the plane a couple of days after. I felt a little better, but even at the destination, I didn't feel good for like pretty much every day. Every morning I wake up and I didn't feel good, and then I get a panic attack when we go out, and that was not pleasant. That was really tough. And so these panic attacks went on for at least 10 days for me, even after I came back from the trip, and then slowly I started to feel better. Yeah, and that's where we are right now. I am getting bitten by mosquitoes. This is not nice. Okay, anyway, yeah, so that's what's been going on. So like I said, you know, I love my family, I do, but you know, it's just I think seeing my my sister and my mom interact with each other, it brought back a lot of childhood memories that were traumatic, and I think that triggered it, because those traumas that I had, oh no, puddle again. Those traumas that I had were really traumatic, and it took me years to finally not get over them, but to accept them and to move on. But then they came right back to me, the same feelings, of despair and anger and sadness, and it was so intense. It felt like it was happening all over again, and I think that triggered it. So yeah, it did take me a while, but I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm still not like completely the same as before. So this is taking much longer than I anticipated, but I'm just glad that my panic attacks have subsided mostly. I feel I still have dizziness and nausea, and like my energy level is pretty low all the time, but I'm feeling a lot better. I am. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Once again, as a reminder, I'm gonna say it again, just so you guys don't misunderstand. I love my parent. I love my family. So this is not to throw shade at anyone. Just trying to explain to you guys that this is what's happening. This is my reality, and you know, unfortunately, you know, I have lots of childhood trauma. So does my sister, and just came right back at me. Anyway, yeah, having said that, you know, I love my life, and I am very happy. All right, I think it's time to leave the gardens just because I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. I completely forgot about mosquitoes. So I do have some traveling videos planned for this channel, so please don't worry. I did take a couple when I was in Hawaii the last time. I just haven't released them yet because I wanted to release them like at the same time as the Tabi Eats Hawaii videos, which are out now, and more will be coming out. So please be patient for those. And I will be traveling to some domestic destinations real soon. I'm also going to go to Singapore solo, and this is just for this channel, so stay tuned for videos from Singapore as well. Anyway, thanks guys, thank you so much for listening, and I hope this didn't make you feel sad, or you know, didn't make you feel like it ruined your day. I really hope not. I hope you enjoyed the garden. Goodness, I do feel better. Thank you for letting me get it off my chest. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Please go and watch the Hawaii videos over in Tabi Eats. In the meantime, they are good videos, and you know, all the places that we visited this time, well, every time, but especially this time, we loved everything that we had. We enjoyed everything we ate. We think they are some of the best foods we had. So yes, please go over and watch them. All right guys, talk to you guys later. Bye.